Damian Lillard's non-commental on his future. Damian Lillard says he's not interested in rebuilding. Quote, that's not what I'm interested in. That's what's the frustrating part of it. It is talking about what's going to happen next season and us building. That's not what I'm here to do, especially at this stage of my career, end quote. Lillard said. What do you do? What do you do? This was one of the greatest seasons I've ever seen. Damian Lillard can't miss. And it might go to waste.
Oh, it is going to waste.
It has gone to waste. Yeah, it has gone to waste. So I've said this. We talked about it before. They need to copy the Golden State Warriors. I mean, every team should copy the Golden State Warriors blueprint of, But I said it here. This is where I looked at last night. I made a video on this. First off, they should think about trading Jusuf Nurkic. Listen to this. I thought about this. Jusuf Nurkic, $20 million. $16 million. And right there, you could maybe even go out and get yourself a different big for this team. And I don't know who the hell did I say was perfect for this team. And I felt really confident when I said it last night. But this is a team that if you package Anthony Simons with Shaedon Sharpe, that's $30 million. If you package Anthony Simons and Jusuf Nurkic, that's $40 million. And and we talked about this yesterday, Simons, this year's lottery pick, and Shaedon Sharpe is enough of a package to get you a superstar. And bring back Jeremy Grant. I believe they have his bird rights, so they can sign him later. But yeah, I think right here, if you look at this, this was the deal. I said Jusuf Nurkic and Naz Little in this year's lottery pick for DeAndre Ayton. Then you trade, if you want, Anthony Simons and whatever else you have for a guy maybe like, that's where it gets a bit difficult. Like I said, if they bring in a Mikal Bridges, trade Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, and the lottery pick for Mikal Bridges, you do it. Don't you agree?
You hit it. I mean, that's
if you're trying to keep Damian Lillard here for the rest of your career, there's no time. Like, as much I love Shaedon Sharpe, but there's no time to develop him. You trade everyone young, everyone on their rookie contracts, trade them. You need guys like that can make an immediate impact. We need to set a 8 to 10 man rotation. All right. And we need bring back Cam Reddish and Matisse Thybulle because they fit what you're trying to do here. You need guys, basically wings who can play both sides of the floor, rebounders, and defense. All right. You need defense. That's what, just build a defensive squad and have either like a Chris Middleton or Mikal Bridges join forces with Jeremy Grant and Damian Lillard and use Anthony Simons, Jusuf Nurkic, Shaedon Sharpe, and whoever else, Greg Brown, all right, Trendon Watford, as trade assets to get that superstar. Because if you don't do these moves on draft night, when free agency breaks, Damian Lillard is going to request a trade if nothing's been done.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about that. I don't know who they could get, really.
Chris Middleton could be a sign and trade. He's going into free agency. Mikal Bridges, again, do you think that's a good deal?
Mikal Bridges definitely doesn't take me to a championship team.
No, but if you bring back Jeremy Grant and you switch out Anthony Simons you trade Anthony Simons, this year's lottery pick, and Shaedon Sharpe for Mikal Bridges. Now it's Damian Lillard, Mikal Bridges, Jeremy Grant, Jusuf Nurkic as your four guys. That's a playoff team, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but the playoffs are fine. It's just the playoffs aren't good enough.
I know. If you can build up the rest of the team, it could be something that's scary.
We've been waiting for 5 years for them to do something like that. Any good defensive player they have, like Derrick Jones Jr. or Josh Hart or GP0, they lose. So I don't see any world actually where Damian Lillard doesn't request a trade unless they get like a Karl Anthony Towns. I think they need to do something like that as opposed to no disrespect to Mikal Bridges, but a little bit more of a proven superstar. I think he needs a superstar. I love Chris Middleton. I love Mikal Bridges. I don't think.
Am I fucked up for thinking I'd rather have DeAndre Ayton than Karl Anthony Towns because it's defense? And I think neither of them are elite defenders, Ayton or Towns, but Ayton's at least the better defender. And the pick and rolls with Ayton.
If I got Ayton, I'd also.
Like Nurkic for Ayton, that's not a bad deal.
It's just, I still need. Then I would be a little bit more intrigued on a Chris Middleton or Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, imagine
Even if
this.
it
Okay,
means no more Jeremy
signing
Grant.
trade. You call up the Bucks. You're like, hey, Chris Middleton's a free agency. You guys don't want to pay him. We'll pay him. We'll send you Simons. You send us Chris Middleton, and we do it. Now the lineup is DeAndre Ayton, Chris Middleton, Jeremy Grant, and Damian Lillard.
How did they have the money for that?
The wife is Paul Allen's sister is the owner of the team. I mean, she's cheap, but she inherited.
She's done a horrible job.
Paul, I know she has, but Paul Allen was the Microsoft co-founder.
Yeah, but like Cap. Oh, no, that's a good idea. That's a great idea in theory. If it came to fruition, it would keep Dame in town.
Yeah, it would keep Dame in town. So it's interesting.
I think it's 70-30, 70% Dame leaves.
Well, I said in the video I made last night that they have to start making moves at the draft before free agency starts so that they set up themselves up for free agency and that Dame feels like they're actually making moves.
Yeah, it's tough, man.